All right, I gotta turn the TV volume down 1 sec. All right, what's up, people? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, let's get some music going. So many good tracks that I've created on this thing so far, and we got more to go. More to go. Let's get it. All right, so not sure where I want to start actually. Let's turn this volume up a little bit. This is an unnamed thing. Let's just do something new. Let's go to I don't know. I think I want to create something brand new right now. So let's do that. New. Oh, why is that off? Let's try that again. Oh, do you want to say hello? The wobble to the floor, done thing like a boss, doesn't want to swing right. The wobble to the floor. I agree. I agree. These are good. These are good things to say. I totally agree with what you're. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe if I read it backwards. Chain door front, the to wobble, there's around, swing to one doesn't. Thank you, appreciate it. What type of beat? What kind? I have no idea. Well, today is the sweater with it. I saw. So that means you bought one. I know they are. Thom Yorke. Do I have to Google who this is? Must I Google Thom Yorke? Because I do not know who that is. Let's see. You guys are funny. That's good. Chain hang low. That's what the name of it. Oh, you were just okay. Gotcha. Nice try indeed. Make the D kind of like the da 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 da. Ah, what's that rig sampler? This is called the OPXY. What is the OPXY? It's a sequencer sampler. Not, I don't consider it a sampler, but it has a sampler in it. But sequencer, super portable, super expensive. Benjamin wants one, but only for the right price. Yeah. If you have questions with it, let me know. Got you. Every day I'm thoroughly. Well, I mean, yesterday the sale for the bags, I almost bought one yesterday, but I was I'm in Nashville now, so I took a flight out, and I was like, all right, the flight's at like 7:30 in the morning, you know, our time. I'm an hour before you guys now here, and I was like on the plane before it even took off. I was like, all right, so by the time I land, it's probably gonna be over. So like, should I get one? Like I kind of wanted, but I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Is that 4 or 8? 8. Uh, ooh, I've been messing around with this freaking chord track. Hang on, you know what I'm talking about. Why is it not happening now? Is it because I turned these on? That's weird. So weird. Oh, nice, bro. I have the Donner D1. Oh, I've heard of that. And the chord vocal sample, similar idea. Thanks, man. Hey, no doubt. What do you think about the Donner? I actually was kind of curious about that. A little less so right now because I have other things that I have to use, get some content out on before that. But I'm yeah. I've worked with Donner and I really, really like their digital pianos a lot. Um, Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Need a bag for bag. Need a bag for bag. What you mean? Do 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 do. So you know the other thing that you can do on here that people do not know, I'm sure, is you can go into config and be like this. But it's not going to really mean much unless if I turn this chord track off first because it's going to be too much happening. You're not going to understand. You can do global transpose. Need a bag dollar for a TE bag. Need a bag. Need a bag $sign for a TE bag. I'm missing it, bro. Need a bag $sign for a tea bag. Need a bag $sign for a tea. I don't get it. All right. Well, I hate the song. We're gonna go to something new, but we're gonna rename this. We're gonna call it something. We're gonna go delete. This is NV for Nashville. Yeah. Let's keep the vibes going. No hashtag though, huh? Or maybe we'll do a hashtag. Why not? Save. New project. Oh, a bag of money for it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, their stuff is expensive. Their stuff is expensive. I was close to getting. Oh, and I saw those videos you sent me. I'm gonna pull them up right now with the TP7 with the birds. That's pretty funny. Twas pretty funny. I still do think that we should be able to do new set. Let me see what the easiest way is to do like new sections on here without having to go to each track and go new. Like section A of the song. I mean, let me think through what's available here and let's just kind of see. So if you want to that's what we wanted to do there. So let's come in here and let's turn this up and let's explore some other effects on here, shall we? So for example, right now we have this thing going on and we want to take out delay and let's change this to something different like distortion. Come back here. Come back here. All right, so that we might want to go to a new track like that. That's cool. That's distortion. And we don't want quantization. That's weird. So obviously that's too much. Not really. Weird. I agree. It's not that good. We're experimenting. But I agree. I agree. Ooh, that's way too long of a delay. I mean, of a. Ooh, I'm gonna have to jump out of here. I am so sorry. We're gonna have to jump out of here immediately. Not from the, but turn off quantization. Make that only happen twice. Oh, I'm aware. Just a tip. It's overwhelmingly. Oh, gotcha. Everything else sounds dope and melodic. Cool. So I'll open it up with some verb as well. All right. Got some good feedback. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna see what's up. Maybe that right there could use some reverb. Amazing. Sorry if my voice was so loud. I didn't turn the volume up here. Weird. We need different drums. We need different drums. We need different drums to happen with these changes. Maybe we don't. How about fire? Let's see. We used that before on a different song. Hey, thank you. Where the shrooms is true. Hey, thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Maybe, maybe, if you say so. We can keep this simple and just do something like this. What does this happen on E? Let's see. Ooh, that's horrible. The end. Hang on. Okay. Weird. Let's try it though. That's weird, but it's interesting. It is intriguing. All right, we need some variation. We need something interesting to happen here. Check this out. People did not know you can do that on here. They thought you can only do it on the OP1 field. But alas, ALAS. Word up. All right, so now we got to try to sequence some of this weirdness. gonna change if I don't. I have to remove track 8 from the brain. Let's try it. Let's try it first. Let's remove it first. Track 8 is out. All right, here we go. All right, so what if we now we got to see if we can. Hey, what's up? What's up, person? Tape. Yeah, why is Tape Baby hidden? Show. That's weird. That's always the issue. Remembering how to do certain tasks like memory and stuff. I am having fun. I am. All right, let's put the Nick game on over here so we can see what's going on. What the goings on? What's this on Amazon Prime? Prime Video. What time they play? I think they probably play right now. They're probably on right now as we speak. Boom. Wait. Boom. And I can just put this on right here. Oh, and it just look at that. Look at that. I'm not that fixated with the game to that point where I'm going to be like locked in, but that's cool that we can. It's supposed to be a big game. I mean, right? This is like the NBA Cup and all that stuff. We'll just keep we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, what I was saying before I interrupted myself is being able to come in here and do some stuff live with my voice, but sending, if I can, the input here to the effects kind of thing. So let me explore that really quick. I know you can do it. Let me just see how it's done a little bit. So let's check. One sec. So I think that I could send this to reverb like this. Okay. And then we can do some weird stuff if we wanted, like this. All right, let's see. That's so interesting because that sounds crazy. If I wanted it, I can turn that back down. Turn it 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 back down. Back down. All right. So let's explore some of the delay distortion on the voice. So that was reverb. That was reverb. And this is delay. And this is delay. That's kind of cool to be able to do that right when you're talking like this. You know what I'm saying? You just turn it as you're talking, and then it creates that craziness. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. And then fine. What does fine do? Fine. What does fine do? Makes it longer. I guess. Makes it longer. I guess. Turn it all the way down. Turn it all the way down. Turn it all the way down. Turn this all the way down. Turn this all the way down. Okay, so this is like a tiny little delay there, and then you can turn it up a little bit like this. And then, oh, that's pretty cool. And then what about feedback? Hey, what's up, guys? All right, we got some feedback on the voice now. You know what I'm saying? Turn dry all the way down. I don't know what that's doing, but that's okay. Turn feedback. Nope, we don't need that much feedback. So let's turn fine all the way up. Cool. Kind of interesting. Cool. All right. Well, this is kind of cool. We'll just vibe out, make some music, watch the mix, even though I don't have this positioned in such a way. Now it is kind of, no, I need something a little more heavy. I guess that'll do. Nope. One sec. Trying to see. There's no, there we go. We need some friction for someone who's doing math tutoring or physics tutoring. Right now, we've been talking about the coefficient of friction lately. Okay. This deserves to be saved. So if I want to come over here and I wanted to turn, I guess I have to come over here and turn the send all the way down. Now we're done. Ooh, nice shot. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch like all the second half of this game, I think. Oh, bad foul. All right, let's save this. Save. I'm gonna call this Knicks because I'm watching the Knicks game as we're doing a live. You know what I'm saying? Rename, delete, delete, delete. Oh man. All right. Long day ahead tomorrow. Long day today. But we getting there. We getting there. There we go. Cool. See what else we got on here that we enjoy that we made. I'm a bounce. Nice to watch you play around. New subscriber cheers from New Brunswick. Wow, New Brunswick. That's really close to where, I mean, not Canada, but there's a New Brunswick, like 10 minutes from where I live. That's pretty cool. And thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you. Are you the person that said that this was trash, or who was the person that said that earlier? Hang on. Main is too loud. No, that was someone else. Okay, of course that wasn't you. That main is far too loud, but that main. Okay. Well, I appreciate you hanging, man. So I'm from Canada. Dope. Appreciate you hanging. And Roslyn, not Rosalind. That's pretty cool. Small world. Dope, dope, dope. Good stuff. Well, look at us, just creating a community right before our eyes. It's amazing stuff, guys. Now, how do I use this thing down here? The pressure thing. I'm gonna try to think about that a little bit. This is interesting, but I'm not even gonna get with that. Let's just keep seeing what else we have here. Load. Is this what I just worked on? No. Recently. I kind of like this stuff. Now, let me just see if coming over here. No, here. Oh, it has to be playing. But nothing is there because is what? I don't know. Oh, we don't have anything being fed there, obviously. We gotta save that. Be right back. I gotta throw some sweats on. Sweat pants. We back, baby. All right, let's get with it. Excuse me. I still don't know what this mix thing over here does. Maybe I should look up a TE manual really quickly. Let's do that. When there's things that pop up on here that I don't fully understand, I should probably take the time to actually learn them in that moment. So there is a feature on here in the aux track. So let me look up aux really quick. Mix, arrange, auxiliary. All right, so auxiliary, there is a external audio. There's also external MIDI, which I never use yet, but might at some point. I gotta learn it a little bit better, but I might use that for something. Hey, right back at you. Right back at you. And what are we doing? So we're looking up external audio, and I want to see what that last. So we know that this. Oh, sorry. I don't think you guys were able to hear anything I was saying the whole time. Sorry, but it's okay. I'm looking at this external audio. Rotate to select the input unit. You can select from mic, headset, audio output, USB, and main output. So you have mic, headset, audio input, which you can't hear if I'm turning it, and then USB, and then main output. So you could send the main output back to the input somehow. I don't know why you would want to do that. drive of the audio. This only applies to analog inputs and uses the built-in preamps in the OPXY. To adjust the level, this is the volume of the message from whatever input you have selected. You have level and you have drive. Cool. To adjust the mix into, so I don't understand that. Adjust the mix. This will take whatever tracks you route through the external audio tracks you route through there and feed them into, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense. Are they trying to ball out again? It says 9-0 run. Come on, Knicks, let's go. I'm just hanging out. I'll watch some of the game. I'll turn the volume up. I'll make music during commercials, you know. Horrible. That's good. Here we go. Let's experiment with some other effects. What about using, can you use these? Are we all right with this? We have this input. I'm wondering if, hey, appreciate it. Not. Thank you. Right back at you. Translating down a little bit. 47 minutes for my groceries to get here. It's not bad. It ain't bad. Sequencer or player for drums. I haven't checked that out, so let's explore that. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know if this will be good, but let's just try it. It's probably gonna be horrible. Oh, that's you can do things with this. I don't know if I'm feeling this right now. Actually, I know that I'm not. What are they talking about right there? I'm just chilling, guys. I'm here monitoring chat, but I'm also watching the Knicks game. I'll rotate that over a little bit. Oh, that's a good look. Of course they're gonna bang that. That's a great look out of the timeout. Mm. Mm. It's a good pass. Brunson is nice. Jalen Brunson is nice. You got to call that. Dude almost got 20 points in the first quarter. He does have. He does have 20 in the first quarter. Kind of crazy. Do 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 do. That's sick. Bad call. No way. Somebody says, "What's up, brother? Yo, what up? Thank you. I'm literally just chilling. I'm at this conference. What up, bro? Yeah, and just chilling. I got the Knicks game on. Had a long day today, and so just yeah, watching the Knicks game on my iPad. Even though I actually am gonna do this. I'm gonna I have like a bigger screen laptop, work laptop that I do these demos on that I'm gonna be doing tomorrow at this conference, and it makes sense to use that rather than this for the game. So I'm gonna go actually bring that over here. BRB. This I want. It's like twice the screen size. Benjamin says, "Man, I can't stress how dope. Damn, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited, bro. I am so excited. Yes, I'm just, it's going to be so dope to use together. I'm going to just start with just not trying too hard, but just throwing headphones or speakers. I know how I want to position it in the studio. I know that I want to have it in a position not against a wall. I want to have it in an area where I can sit down and I can look through, like look at the space of the studio rather than looking at a wall to kind of for inspiration and stuff. I haven't had that type of setup in a while. Yeah, I'm so excited for it. Just explore the built-in sounds first, and then let me try to log into Gotham Sports here really quick, and then at some point knowing that I have access to now these the plugins to kind of use and connect. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be cool to like use some of those plugins with Ableton and just set up like an arrangement view and just go to town and just like I have to finish reading this article from a person that I follow. He's a pianist and a producer. Gotham Sports. Is that what it's called? And he talked about that. He talked about like he used Ableton arrangement view as just the recorder and just noodle around. I don't know how long his those tracks might be or like the recordings might be, but he'll just hit record and just let it just keep going. And then he'll go back in and find parts that are interesting and loop it. That's the part that I'm not as good at yet. How to grab something and then build on that and stuff. I have to obviously work on that a little bit more. Ableton felt a little bit foreign to me the other day. I just did a quick little live stream, and I was like, I wasn't I wasn't feeling it. But that's because I haven't used it in a while. All right, so let me just log in here real quick. Yeah, this will be so much better. Password. Oh no. Oh yes. No notifications. Okay, we're in. Now we got to connect our TV provider. And we got to go to here. I might do it in a minute, I guess. So you said left from presets. It's just amazing. I haven't even explored. Oh, so you've only used it with Ableton, and you've used it with mostly with Omnisphere, the latest version of Omnisphere, and you've checked out their. I'm just gonna bring this over here because there's nothing to sit up there. And you've checked out their I guess their MPE stuff, right? Like their MPE stuff within Omnisphere. I think that's what you mean. That's cool. Oh, nice block. I'm just gonna wait until commercial break and then put this down. I kind of don't want to miss a second because I'm kind of into the game a little bit. We're gonna do something with that. Oh, we still got that. That's what's up. All right, let me just actually do it now. Boom. Are we in there? Nope. Nope. We gotta go back. There is a typo here. There we go. There we go. What the?
Three of the most beautiful cities in Europe and most visited by Americans today. But if you look a little further to a place that everyone talks about, a place that has everything, and we're nothing.
What is happening? Why? Okay, something is wrong. Let's see what you said. So you said, pigments. Diva. Diva I haven't heard of. Soloist violin. Swam Instruments I've heard of for sure, because I know about them with my man Jordan Rudis. Ample sound guitars. It's just incredibly expressive. Dang. That's cool, man. That's cool. Did you do a video on it yet or nah? Let me know if you made a video. Also, I gotta get logged in. What the hell is going on here? Let's see. Let me try something different. I think it's this. That's that. And it's gotta be this, but for some reason it's not letting me in. Is it? Let me check one more thing. Is it a different email address? No, it's gotta be this one. Let me check like my notes app. I brought a blank. Let's see. Where's search at on here? Here. How do we search there? Nothing, huh? Okay. Let's try here. Okay. So close. That's DirecTV. That is DirecTV? Word? All right, if you say so. Did not remember. I didn't think that was that. But if you say so. Yep. And we in. So we should be able to have the game on over here. Not this game. Oh, what? I'm an idiot. Well, first of all, this is on Amazon Prime after all of that. That's pretty funny. Okay. After all that, this game is on Amazon Prime. And I knew that already as well. But we'll leave it on this MSG. They have it on MSG too, so we'll just leave it here. And yeah, that's fine. Got some space. All right, we in there, guys. All right, cool. So now I'll come out of here. I might actually connect this. I am going to connect this, not might. I got this, and I have all the pieces right here. Dope. I gotta take this hat off. It's creating more. Just yeah. Waiting for David to drop the course. Yeah. Well, let me read from the top. I'm just incredible. Yeah. So this is express. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm doing some basic stuff, but I haven't. Oh, the audio interface. I was waiting. Gotcha. Okay. I understand. Well, I think you'll get it. I think you'll get it soon. This is so much better. Big screen. Look at this. I mean, it's whatever. It's just a computer screen with the game on, but it's much better solution than what I was just doing. And we're back on MS3, which is bad. I didn't even realize the game was on MS3. All right, let's see what we want to do here. I'm going to. I'll talk. I have to switch over to do that. Let me save this. Let me come in here. I might want to just check out some of these sounds. That's another thing I would like to happen on here, but we're not going to get it probably, even though I think the technology is available, is to be able to use a headset with a line in, like to use both simultaneously. Unfortunately, that is not a thing right now. Unfortunately. Yeah. Nice take. Great take. All right, what do we want to do on here? How about Ableton Node? Hey now. I just thought of something. Always thinking of new things. First of all, I don't understand what some of these things. When the start end of a sample changes, you cannot crop. Okay, whatever. I just thought of something. Check this out. So I believe that I can go in here. I can change to. Let me think. See what's new. We already know about this. We can go to new. You're not going to hear anything here. I think I might be able to do iPad stuff with this setup in a more interesting way than I realized. Let me just see. You're not going to hear me for a few seconds. I just thought about, well, I don't think you guys were able to hear me, but I just thought about using this as a controller now for the first time ever. So let's do that with something like Ableton Note. I'm going to try it just out of curiosity. Let's go. Hey, what's up? Caitlin. Caitlin Wason. Did I get that right? How you doing? Thanks for joining. Man, I wish you can do both of these at the same time. I wish you can get iPad sounds in at the same time. But I was thinking, I'm just thinking out loud for a sec. I'm gonna explore this. I think there is a way to do it. So let me explore this a little bit more. Mm. So I'm gonna go to A. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, and then we're gonna do it. I'm gonna go to AUM. I'm gonna go to plus audio plus, and then we're gonna go to hardware input, TX6 or TX US audio. Huh? That's this. But hang on. Test. Mic. Check. 1, 2. Microphone is in it. I'm confused. Hang on. Let me get out of everything. So I'm trying to. Yeah. What am I doing? Okay. So I am I have both devices here. You guys are hearing me through the headset as normal, but sometimes I may want to use my iPad and have you guys hear sounds, which we can do like this. But when I do that, you can't hear me through the headset anymore. So what I was doing is taking a look and seeing how I can use something like AUM to enable my iPad microphone. Which, why is it saying that microphone input disabled to avoid feedback? Tap enable or reconnect. I'm going to try this. Am I going to get feedback? Test. Okay. So tell me if you hear me in a second. Test. Mic. Check. 1, 2. I think you can hear me. Almost positive. I could turn that volume down. So now you should hear me through the iPad microphone, which is what I was. You don't have as much control over it, of course. I can do this, which is cool. That's always good. And then I can just come in here and be like, leave that to the side, come over here, and still talk and still check out sounds this way. So that's a nice little thing to be able to do, I think. Cool. Cool. But then from here, what do I do? What's inspiring? What's doable? Like how would I want to use the iPad with the OPXY? So one way, of course, was to pull up like an old song like this. Go back here. Yeah, it will kill the background noise. Oh wait, what'd you say? Yeah, we hear you. Add Apple AU. Interesting. Add Apple AU sound. Is that sample some sound? Sample some sounds definitely, and get more comfortable with sampling on here. So that's definitely a thing for sure. But are you talking about Apple AU audio unit sequence the iPad instruments? Sequence the iPad instruments. Let's try to do that, even though I'm not connected. I guess, I'm not connected. I'm only connected with audio with these two. In order to sequence, I need to be connected via Bluetooth. I think. And so, but I would want to be sending Bluetooth information from here to here. So I need to use this as a Bluetooth controller, right? How do I do that? Devices, no. Controllers, I forget how to do that. Can you do that? You can. I know I can control this If I had a digital piano, I know I can do that. But we're talking about doing the opposite, sending Bluetooth data from this to this, I think. And I don't, wait, hang on. There we go. It's that button, advertise. Ooh, okay. So then we can come in here. Let's explore. I'm gonna go to a new project. I don't wanna affect anything that was there. Is that just because that's low? Okay. So we can go to MIDI. Back here, and Bluetooth MIDI is where advanced. Where is Bluetooth MIDI on something like this? I don't know. Map MIDI. Does this have Bluetooth MIDI? It had better, right? Let's try something that we know has it. Let's go into. Hey, thank you. Yeah, use the Bluetooth on OPS that set each channel to a MIDI channel. Yeah, let me try that. That's actually super interesting. Something like Gadget. That was weird. What just dropped out for a second? Okay, Gadget. Advertise. So, yep, there's Bluetooth. There we go. Here's the XY. Now we're connected. So that's an interesting sort of idea that you just shared with me. Whether or not it's going to be creatively inspiring for me, it's going to be it's the whole thing of, okay, you have all these cool sounds on something like Gadget, and now you can sequence. I'm going to try it because I'm not going to talk down to it, but like once you have something that's really interesting, once you have something really interesting going, then what? Then you have to either just chalk it up to, hey, that was cool for the live stream. You can save it, the MIDI data on here, but you'd have to record, like, it's not going to be there when you just turn the OPXY back on by itself, right? You have to, ooh, nice take. They're balling. But let's try it. Let's explore. All right, so boom, and let's see. It gets a little tricky, but we're gonna try. Back, up, MIDI. Let's go to actually. Oh, first of all, this could be in controller mode. No devices. Are we connected? Control. Let's go there again one more time. Settings. We are not connected. We now are connected. So let's pull up like one of these synths. And why aren't we connected? This might be something I do on my own time. So it says we're connected. I really don't remember this too well, to be honest. It says we're connected, so that's cool. I can go into something like controller mode. Okay. That works. Let me see what you're saying. On the other device, computer, iPad says that uses Bluetooth MIDI. Got that to detect and connect. Got that. Once paired, you can send MIDI notes, clock, OPXY accepts and sends standard. Got that. If desired, configure an OPX device's screen which MIDI messages to send. Kind of got that. We have sounds. So that's the first thing. And then I think what you're, so let me just see. So first of all, we're in control mode. So in this, so control mode is not what would make sense. That just lets you just, what the heck? See, right off the bat, that's weird. Is it because I hit some buttons up there? Like what? And also, what is going on with this game? There we go. Up by 11, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. It's the best way to recognize MIDI. So I have to get out of here and try this again. Oh, here you go. Choose channel. So you can change your channel. Absolute, relative, octave, on, off. That's cool, I guess. But somehow it lost the connection. So that is a little weird that happened like twice. We're going to try it again. But I think this is the weird sort of thing. Each track needs to be set a different, yeah, exactly. So that each track, but even so, is MIDI. I might have to do this on my own time. Yeah, and figure it out because I'm not too sure. I mean, I guess this is whatever it is. My time. I'm just chilling, but it is. Yeah, something I just need to get more comfortable with. Clearly, but doesn't mean that we can't go in here and go and sample some cool things, right? I forget the name of that website. Dang, hang on. YouTube. No, I forget the name of it. SampleTube? Samplet something? Yep, samplet.io. Was that the one? Yeah, there we go. That's us. So let's just see. So I can test mic check 1, 2, 3, 4. Test. All right, I can come back here. Track and divide. Oh, there you go. You just kind of helped me, even though I just lost sight of the. I just changed the whole direction I was going in here. Change the MIDI channels inside the device. Scroll to MIDI out or this. Find channel 3. Turn the encoder to channel 3. Track device. Okay. Set each one. So then that makes it so that each track. Let me actually read this one more time. Change the MIDI channel inside the device. Okay, scroll to MIDI out or MIDI settings. Find channel 3. Turn the encoder to choose. So let me just see something over here really quick. Yeah. Within each track, though, how do you do it? I'm not sure. Track, device is this. Oh, wait. You can do that. Engine, MIDI. And then you can change that MIDI channel. Okay, so I'm actually gonna try that really quick. I'm gonna try, I think. Yeah. Because they can go in and I can just assign like 8 MIDI tracks here if I wanted. Pretty easily. MIDI track 2. So make each of these MIDI tracks as opposed to anything else. What does bank mean though? I don't know what those banks are. That's one thing I'm kind of curious about. MIDI track 3. Let's just do 4 for now, whatever. So we're definitely getting somewhere. So we have 4 MIDI tracks now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if I wanted to, I'm gonna go back to the iPad thing and this right now. Not there, but here. Okay. And then we want to use something like Gadget 3. And then we'd want to do a new project. And then we have to make sure we stay connected to here and connect to the OPXY and settings. So now we're connected. Then we can do something like go to track 1. These are all MIDI tracks now. So if I created, I don't know, let's just see. That one, excuse me, and who knows, like this one, and this one, and this one. And then I think we got to do advanced MIDI. Advanced. And then, no, not all. Okay, all ends. Right? That. All channels. That's channel 1. It's a lot of work. There you go. It's a lot of work to set all this up. Channel 2. So you can just say all. It doesn't matter. Let me just check and see if this works. Yeah, so that works. Oh, because this is set to all. So this needs to be channel 4 and channel 3. So this is cool. This is a start. It's a start. We're getting somewhere. Benjamin done helped me out again. Ooh, nice take. Who was that? Oh, Jordan Clarkson. So look at this. Let's go. That's cool. So then, that's kind of cool. Set it up once in AUM and make a template. Let me read that. Hang on. Great hand. Look at us up by 16, yo. Let's go. Nice take. Yeah, they balling. 11-2 run. Yeah, I'm gonna read your message in a second. Oh no, good shot. It's like a minute left until halftime. But I think what's interesting about this is I defaulted to Gadget because that's where I mean, I guess there's actually a few things that I'm gonna try out right off the bat. But I defaulted to Gadget because that's where I feel most comfortable in. So what I'm curious about now is kind of what Tony, and I think what Tony does do with his XY and Ableton, and what you mentioned possibly doing with your XY and Ableton is I could sort of sequence some stuff right now. I'm gonna set up drums as well, and just like try sequencing them on the XY and see how easy and intuitive it is to bring that sequence into the good pass. Nice. How easy it is to record that into the project in Gadget, for example. So let's just actually explore this. This is kind of cool. First of all, record is gonna, let me just say, keep it simple. So that, of course, is gonna trigger the things that you wanted to trigger. That's kind of cool. All right, so I can already see. Gadget sounds are dope. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. So I can already see how something like this would be really, really, really enticing. Let me read what you were talking about because I'm actually intrigued right now. All right, let's see. So, boom, then you can record your parts into Loopy Pro, Koala, or whatever you use on iOS. Track device, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I use Koala inside of anyone and record my parts into Koala and Gadget. Make sure the MIDI tracks are okay. Yep, got that. Set it up once in AUM. So that's going to be the thing, setting it up once in AUM as opposed to, I got to think about how that, yeah, I got to think about like a default project in Gadget that I always do like a save as, and that project has like 8 tracks on it, and the tracks are all assigned to 8 MIDI channels, and then a default project on the XY as well that I always do like a save as type thing. So that's the first thing. Gadget does work in AUM. I have to look at that a little bit and think about think about why I would want to introduce AUM into the mix. Aside from the fact that AUM is what allows me to control my mic and stuff for the if I'm doing live streams and stuff. But this is really interesting because so if I have something interesting going on here, the next thought or the question becomes like, does again, it's the same thing as earlier. Then what? What happens next? Do I save that? Like I would want to think about getting that into Gadget, like sending that MIDI data into Gadget, which maybe you can by just recording it. Let's see. Let's just delete everything. We don't need that. Let's just make something. Let's explore. Like see how that works. I think there's no reason why that shouldn't work the way that I'm describing. So that is like some type of a sync thing. So it does record, but it needs to be synced. Or I could MIDI map my transpose. That's where it gets a little tricky. But you can MIDI map transpose right here and be like, play pause is this. But no, that didn't work. Weird. So that becomes a thing. Yeah, okay, you can always export the parts and gadgets. So it's nothing major to think about it. It's more about using it to sequence gadget. Sequence gadget, right. But then wouldn't I want the sequence data to be in gadget as well? So for example, it's there, but it recorded it off time, of course, right? So then I'd have to like play this at the same exact time this gets recorded so that it paints the MIDI data in, if that makes sense. So that's where I think I would need to kind of spend some time understanding a little better. I love how I fixed this computer up a little bit to make it more like what I'm used to with the MacBook. It's very much more like it's just easier to use. So this was a big thing. There's still some tweaks that I still do need to do though, but it is really, really good. The trackpad is not as good as the MacBook's trackpad, but yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna go and just not be live anymore, so I could just lay down and maybe watch some. Dang, what's this password? I gotta remember this. Yeah, but this was cool. Yeah, watch the rest of this next game. However, if you want an immediate data, that's definitely something to consider. I personally just prefer audio and quality. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, well, I appreciate all the input. Here's to, let's go to TE's website. Let me look at this again. What was it? This dang t-shirt with no engineer, with no TE information on it, just the colors on the sides, you know? Yeah. So we got how many days left now? Where are we, on the 8th or something? 9. We got tomorrow and we got the 11th. All right, we'll see what's up. Dope. Perfect timing. See you guys later. Thanks for joining. All that good stuff. Take care.